But
Welcome back to Basement Birds. Logan and Reid trying to survive here, get over the sickness.
Yes. That sounded good.
Yeah, it was a big cough. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Besides your big coughs.
Yeah, still getting over the sickness you gave me at the bachelor party, but it's going pretty good.
Very good.
We just had the 4th of July, which we'll get into in a little bit. This past weekend, we both kind of had some big weekends. This was America 250. We're recording this 2 days after the 250th anniversary of these good old United States. So why don't you want to go first? Go ahead. What
Sure.
did you do over this long weekend?
Let's see. So my brother came to town, and we drove out to Buffalo for a cosmic baseball game. Okay, I don't know if you've seen this. This is the glow-in-the-dark baseball. So it originated with the Tri-City Chili Peppers. They're a collegiate summer team. They play in the Coastal Plains League. Same team, or same league that the Savannah Bananas used to play in when they left. But they're based in Virginia, and they do this thing where they do half of a baseball game in regular lights and half of a game under black lights. Okay, so everything glows in the dark. The jerseys glow in the dark. The bats glow in the dark. The balls glow in the dark. The foul lines glow in the dark.
Ooh.
So everything glows in the dark. So I entered this ticket lottery a while ago, sometime last year, and won 2 tickets, and I took my brother along. It was on July 3rd, so we drove out to Buffalo. On the way there, we stopped in Rochester and saw one of my brother's old professors from college because he went to school in Rochester, so that was good. Had dinner there. Then we made our way to Buffalo, and then before the game, we had to explore the city as well. So we found that there was a Frank Lloyd Wright house in Buffalo that we toured, which was pretty cool. That was very neat.
Buffalo, also hometown of which of the greatest U.S.-born hockey players of all time? Do not Google it. Do not Google it.
It's Patrick Kane. I knew that.
It
I
is
didn't need to
Patrick
Google
Kane.
it. Yeah.
You're Googling it. You Google it, though.
I literally just Googled Buffalo.
Lies.
I just Googled Buffalo.
Lies.
So we saw this Frank Lloyd Wright house, which was pretty cool. Drove by the new Bills Stadium that's being built. That thing is massive, also very cool. And then it was time, we did another thing. We went to the New Era flagship store, which is probably the smallest, most disappointing flagship store I've ever seen. And then finally, it was time for game time. Okay, so here's the kicker with this. Because they need to be playing half the game in the dark, the game starts at 8 o'clock, which is kind of late for a baseball game, So we get there
you're
around
playing
7.
in the dark.
Yeah, the line is very long, but it didn't take us too long to get in there. But they only had 1 gate open, which was interesting, when there was like 3. So that wasn't ideal. So we get in there, and from the moment that we walked in the ballpark to the moment we left, there was music playing the whole time. They play music throughout the whole game. It's like a big entertainment thing, So
definitely taking the path of the Savannah Bananas, right?
Exactly. This is like the Bananas, but they're in the dark, So, the game starts. It's super loud. I'm sitting next to my brother. We're in seats right next to each other, and I need to, yell at him to be able for him to hear me. It's that loud, which is wow, this is a lot.
Was it recognizable music, or was it just
Yeah, it was recognizable music. Yeah. No, it was pop songs, that are fading in and out, yada, yada. And they have some cool things, for the first start of the game. They mix it up one inning where the guys need to run the bases backwards, which is kind of fun. Or they have, these chaos innings where they, for 10 minutes, or for 3 minutes, they any ball that's hit is live, even if it goes out of bounds or foul in the stands. So they got to get to a player in the stands onto the field. So that's cool. It was very loud though. It was kind of hard to follow what was happening. But we're all right, we'll see what the glow in the dark is like. So we get to the end of the 4th inning, which is when they make the switch over, and they could say, all right, we're gonna have a 30-minute intermission.
A 30-minute intermission?
To flip everything, because the players need to change uniforms, the ground crew needs to do their thing to get the new lines down and stuff like that, and then we'll be back, okay? The 30-minute intermission, this is where I got a little irritated. The 30-minute intermission turned into 45 minutes, okay? So we're sitting there, and they're, trying to entertain the crowd and everything like that.
The kids that are there.
Exactly, the kids and everything like that, So like, there's some people doing stuff on the field and stuff, and it's like taking forever. And I look down, I'm like, all right, we've been here for 25 minutes. I'm like, great, it's going to start again soon. Nope. Outfield gate opens, out comes the ground crew. And working in baseball, I know that when the ground crew does stuff, it takes some time. Okay, and that took a little bit to get situated. And finally, after about 45 minutes, the team takes the field. They kill the lights. The black lights come on. Everything glows in the dark, which is really cool. That was really neat to see. The only problem is when they do this, when the team comes out, they pump a ton of smoke onto the field for some reason, and you can't see anything through the smoke. Okay, it's very hard to watch baseball when you can't see the ball. Okay, and I've also learned from this whole experience with the music playing, you can't hear like the sounds of baseball, like the ball hitting the bat when it's hit, and it's very disorienting watching baseball, not being able to hear the ball. Or not being able to hear, the crack of the bat. So that was interesting. The glow-in-the-dark thing was cool. At the end of every inning for the glow-in-the-dark, they ended in a home run derby. And every home
inning?
run hit, so like end 5 home run derby. Every home run hit goes to the score of the teams,
That's
which
awesome.
is fine. The only problem is that there was too much smoke on the field, and we were down the first base line, far down the first base line, and we couldn't see the baseball, so we didn't know if it was coming to drill us or if it was going fair or what. So that was also a little odd as well.
Well, I feel like that's the kind of taste of baseball that they got at Wrigley Field on the 4th of July. It was talk about a hazy day that day. It was. You know what I'm talking about, right? The fog.
Yeah, the fog
that rolled in the friendly confines.
Yep. Yeah. So, So we had the home run derbies and everything, and like this whole time, it was cool. I'm glad that we went and got to experience it. Is it something I'm going to rush out and see again? Probably not. I can understand the target market. It's very targeted at the people that are the casual baseball fan, that like the family that takes their kids to a baseball game, and the kids are bored in the 3rd inning because there's nothing to do and the game's not that interesting. Okay, they want something for their kids to do. So it's like, bang, music. There's players down the foul lines throwing balls over the netting the whole time. Like none of the players are in the dugout. They're all entertaining. Stuff is happening all the time. You don't know where to look really. It's a little disorienting. As a baseball purist,
baseball.
I just kind of want to watch baseball, and there wasn't as much baseball, so I'm like, all right, this is kind of hard to watch. So I can totally see the, I can see the appeal to it, and it was fun to see, but I don't know if I would go back. But it was cool. The glow in the dark is neat,
What's up with this baseball league, like, that the Bananas were in? Did they start like a trend where everybody's like leaving and starting their own offshoot, like, entertainment ball league, or what?
Yeah, I don't know. These are the 2 teams that I know that are doing it. It's the Bananas and this is the Cosmic Chili Peppers is the team that we went to see. But yeah, I mean, the Bananas used to play in the Coastal Plain League. They left after the 2022 season. And
now they have like their whole. That's like
thing.
A whole league, right? Now,
yeah, it's the Banana Ball Championship League. They're up to 6 teams. And they got deals on ESPN and ABC and True and everything like that. And I think,
they stream every game for free on YouTube. Did you know that?
They also as well do it on YouTube. Yes.
Yeah.
But they have, many ways to watch, and I think this Cosmic Baseball is starting to, or trying to become kind of that next big thing in baseball, something that is fun, kind of seeing, is the banana stick gonna, die out eventually? Can Cosmic
Yes,
take over?
the answer to that question is yes.
Yeah, it probably is. But Cosmic also, announced a couple days before we went that they're expanding to hockey next year. Which is going to be really interesting because I can't wait to see how they do hockey, because some of the things, how they do the baseball obviously isn't going to translate well to hockey. You can't have, I feel like if you have constant music during a hockey game, you're not going to be able to hear anything, or especially with an indoor venue. If they have the music that loud as they did outdoors in an indoor venue, it's not going to work.
Yes, it will. That's false. One time we went to the Blackhawks training camp after they won it at the Stanley Cup, and they did it at the United Center, and they had Steve Conroy, the radio guy, playing in arena. Like they had the live broadcast with music underneath it, playing throughout the whole game.
See, that would be annoying.
That was just different. I'm not going to say it was annoying, but it was just different.
This was like music, and it was so loud, that like you couldn't like talk to the person next to you. So I'm curious to see how they.
Well, that's why parents take their kids there, so they don't have to talk to their kids.
That's true, and you can't hear the kids screaming if the music's too loud.
Yeah. I bet they do glow in the dark lines and stuff in hockey, or maybe what they do is just on ice projection.
See, that's I don't know. With them starting off though, if they'll be able to go to venues that have on ice projection.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They probably do. You could just draw on the ice with we used to do that when I was teaching kids how to skate. You'd draw on the ice with a marker or something.
Yeah.
You could just kind of do that.
Yeah. So I'm curious to see how they adapt this product to hockey. It's definitely going to be for the more, casual, younger hockey fan, the families again. They definitely have their market, and they know how to market to the market. I just learned that I am probably not their target market, but that's okay. It was still a good time. The day after, we drove to Syracuse to go to one of their baseball games, their AAA for the Mets, and they had a great fireworks show after, celebrated the 4th there. So that was fun. So all in all, it was a good weekend, a very loud weekend, a lot of baseball, but it was fun indeed.
Yeah, we didn't necessarily have fireworks on Saturday, but we had a lot of rain. We had our second annual get together at the old house, and I was like, okay, there's some rain in the forecast. And we had, some of Nicole's family here, some of my mom's family, and it was nice. And so we're like, okay, we're gonna start cooking. And my dad, in a moment of rare wisdom, he says, "Oh, let's move." And I can say that because he doesn't listen to the show. Let's move the grills to the garage in case it starts to rain. I'm like, there you go, Dad. That's a great idea. So we moved both because we got the Blackstone and the Weber grill. Move those to the front. We're gonna be double fisting the spatulas, grilling double duty here.
The what?
The spatulas, the spatulas.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yep.
So light the grills, close them, go back inside, get the burgers, come back outside. And I cannot see out of the garage because the rain is so intense.
Oh, gosh.
It is a curtain of water, the likes of which have not been seen since Poseidon himself laid down the wrath in the middle of the ocean. And
suddenly, you were like, this is the second flood. This is the end of time. Where
this really was. I mean, it was a good thing I picked up all the sticks before everybody came over because it was like a full tree fell out of the tree worth of sticks.
Oh, gosh.
The street was flooded, lightning, thunder, and my neighbors.
The street was flooded?
The street was flooded.
Jeez.
It was like 4 inches of rain in a matter of like an hour. It was ridiculous.
That's crazy.
And so we had to just kind of survive. We grilled, and so nobody could go outside. Everybody was in the house, which was fine.
Yeah, you guys got enough room.
Yeah. So it was crazy. And what I was starting to say was my neighbors, myself, and some other neighbors were like, we've never experienced a storm. My neighbors have been here for 10 years. They've never seen a storm like that.
That's crazy.
Here.
Yeah.
And of course, it happened on the 4th of July.
Yeah,
when we're having people over.
Yeah, rain on the 4th of July just is such a buzzkill.
Well, it also it rained because the Chicagoland Speedway held its first race in Joliet this past weekend on the 4th of July, and whenever there's a race in Chicagoland, it always rains. That's just a given. It rained when it was a street race in the city of Chicago. It rains when it's in Joliet. There's always rain all the time. So, but it turned out well.
That's good.
I rediscovered my expert skills on the bags board. We just we were laying down smackdowns. Okay.
Yeah. Were they splashing with the rain?
They were splashed. No, they weren't even. They were just nothing. Not even making any noise. Just going right in the hole.
Wow.
That's the noise it made. It didn't hit the board at all. Right in the hole. And it was good. It ended up like later in the night, probably like 8 o'clock after it stopped raining. It was still ridiculously humid outside. We got to hang out outside for a little bit, which was nice. And just had a good time.
There you go.
Good old genuine. So we had some burgers and dogs. Who let the dogs out? Who?
Nice.
Who? Yeah.
I had a hot dog at the baseball game on the 4th too. Have to.
Was it better than the gluten-free buns at Wrigley Field?
I gotta say, there is the Mets in Syracuse have some pretty good food. They do their hot dogs right. That's a good hot dog. Had to wait a little bit in line, but it was well worth it. Those are good hot dogs. Those are very good hot dogs.
And what do you get on the dog?
So normally I'm a ketchup and mustard guy, okay, but recently I have stepped into the relish realm, okay, and I have become a ketchup and relish guy.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, you a relish guy?
I don't like pickles, so no.
Wow, you don't like pickles?
No.
That's a shame.
Yeah, no. I don't.
No, relish is, it's sweet. It's get a little bit of that crunch to it. It's a good compliment to a hot dog. It's good. I like it.
Hot dog.
Yeah, I never had it, and then where was I that I tried it? I think I was on a golf course. I think I was golfing.
Probably. That's
a hot dog.
A fair.
Yeah, I don't know
assessment.
where else I would have gotten a hot dog. I'm pretty sure I was on a golf course with a hot dog, and I saw the relish, and I thought, I've heard of relish before. I know what relish is. Let's see if I like it. Sure enough, liked it. I'm like, I think I'm a relish guy now.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Yeah. What is this? Oh God, what is this gonna be?
Are your parents aware of your unhealthy obsession
not unhealthy.
with hot dogs?
It is not unhealthy, and yes, I think so.
Yes, it is. Do you have your hot dog speaker handy?
I do have my hot dog speaker handy. Have we shown this on the podcast yet? Wait a second. I have an idea.
No. Wait a second. Can I just say this was not planned?
I have an idea.
Are you going to play? Are you going to talk into?
I'm going to connect it to my computer.
Wait a second. The people have to know this was not planned. I just was like, "Oh, do you happen to have?" And he didn't even move. He just immediately pulls it.
It's on my desk. Okay,
like
relax.
it was ready to. I mean, you had it teed up, ready to go. Oh.
Stand by. Say something.
Something. Hello? Can you hear me?
Oh, I got to turn the volume up. Talk.
Check 1, 2. Whoa, what?
Okay. So I can change my output, but not my input. So you're currently coming through the dog, but I can't talk to you from the dog.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you're getting some weird, like, echo cancellation stuff now.
Oh, I am. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Anyway, I'm going to disconnect.
It's because your headphones are
headphones.
no longer connected.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, we are back to the headphones now, and I don't think I can turn that off. But yeah, this is the hot dog speaker. It's pretty great. How do I disconnect this now?
Hot dog.
We haven't told the story of the hot dog speaker, have we? Oop, it's disconnected.
The story is that we had to go to Target when you were here for the bachelor party because the other friend, Mike, went on a plane for 2 hours with no headphones, like some sort of psychopath. I could never do that.
Oh yeah.
In a million years, I would never. And so he needed to get a pair of headphones because he didn't want to pay, rightfully so, whatever it was, $40 for earbuds at the airport.
Yeah.
And so we're at what's it called? We're at Target.
Yep.
And what do you find? You find a hot dog speaker for $5. I think I actually did I pull it off the shelf? I think I might have pulled it off the shelf.
The greatest thing I have ever found at Target is this hot dog speaker, and it has a microphone on it.
And it's USB-C, and it isn't terrible for $5.
No, it's not bad. It's not bad. If you put, I found it's best if you put. See, it's like the speaker's raised a little bit, so if you get a good, oh shoot, I almost dropped
hard surface. Now it's broken. It's for sure broken.
Resonance, I caught it. If you get a good resonance surface underneath it, like like metal or something, I guess. Bad example, but
can you play a song? Can you play a non-copyrighted song through your phone through it? And put it up to the microphone. This is non-copywritten.
Okay. What song should I play that's non-copyright?
I would YouTube non-copyright music.
I have a good idea. Oh, is it going to connect?
It better not be the hot dog sound. The hot dog. We're definitely getting sued by Disney if it's the first song that he played, ladies and gentlemen. The first song that he played through the hot dog speaker.
I asked you what song to play, and you suggested this one.
I softballed this one. It was the hot dog song.
Connecting? The dog.
It was the hot dog.
Connecting currently. Stand
by. I hate it when that happens.
Did I mention that it's not the most reliable for connecting? It gets really thrown off by multiple devices.
Uh-oh.
Dog connecting. What is it connecting to?
I also like how you named it the dog.
Yeah,
also
dog.
at the recommendation of me. Good thing you have me in your life.
Connected to my laptop. I need to forget the device on here. Okay, connected.
Yeah.
It's connected to my phone. Okay.
Well,
let me get some.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to talk about odd news.
Okay.
While you get that connected, mystery spheres on an Australian beach were identified as space balls. Space balls. I've never seen that movie, just so you're aware.
I haven't either.
Mysterious metal spheres were found on a beach in Queensland, Australia, and they were very likely pressure vessels from a space launch, also known as space balls. This is what the Australian Space Agency has said. The spheres caused concern during the weekend when they were spotted in the sand in Forest Beach near Ingram. The objects were initially unidentified, but were considered potentially hazardous by the Queensland Fire Department, understandably so, just giant metal balls on the beach. So they cornered off the area, called off the exclusion zone. I love that. Around the area and had spheres examined by firefighters in hazmat gear. Okay. An Australian Space Agency spokesperson said Monday that the objects had been recovered and identified. The recovered objects appear to be pressure vessels from the space launch. This is what the spokesperson told the Australian Broadcasting Corporation. The agency has identified the likely source. Objects' location and characteristics are consistent with debris from a foreign rocket body that recently re-entered the atmosphere from orbit. So,
wow.
More space junk. There's a lot of space junk in space. So when we inevitably have to move to Mars because we kill this planet, we got to watch out for all those space balls.
Dude, oh man, we're gonna have so much space junk to comb through. It's gonna be like playing the license plate game, but with space junk. Yep. That's crazy. All right, the speaker's connected. You ready?
I'm ready.
It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. See, it's not bad. The funny part,
That's actually not, no.
So I have my phone volume all the way down. There is still stuff coming out of the speaker. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Like, it's still playing very quietly, but my volume is all the way down. So I don't know exactly what's happening there. Something's a little messed up there, but that's okay. Oh, well. But
it's a little screwy.
That's a hot dog speaker. Can the hot dog speaker be my odd news? No. I have an actual story. This one takes us to California. Oh, this one isn't written by Ben Hooper either. This is from Stephen Feller. Wow.
Whoa.
Let's see. 70 years after Walt Disney opened the Disneyland Park Resort, California's happiest place on earth welcomed its billionth guest this week.
Wow.
Shocker. What? Sorry, I'm just wait. I need you to read this. Okay, I'm going to read this sentence out loud to you, and let me know if this makes sense to you. Andres Robles, an 11-year-old boy from Arizona, who is visiting Disneyland to celebrate his 8th birthday.
Okay.
How old is the kid? Is he 8 or 11? It says both.
Oh.
An 11-year-old boy from Arizona who is visiting Disneyland to celebrate his 8th birthday? So anyway, he was with his parents, Alejandra and Jose. He was selected as the honorary billionth guest to have visited the West Coast House of Mouse. That's what
that is great. That is great.
It opened in 1955, and it launched the American theme park industry, which, of course, now includes Disney parks on 3 continents, including, of course, Orlando, Paris, and Tokyo. Reaching this milestone just days before the 71st anniversary shows that Walt Disney's dream lives on today, and so does Walt because he's frozen. It continues to be a source of joy and inspiration. It doesn't say what they got. Oh, here we go. Guided VIP tour of Disney's first park, Disney World in Orlando. Wait, what is this? This is really weirdly written. The family also got a VIP guided tour of Disney's first park, Disney World in Orlando. Would not open for more than a decade and a half, which included Disney's private apartment and a preview of the newly opened Soarin' Across America attraction. That's a very weird way of saying that Disneyland came first, I guess?
This strikes me as something that was written by AI and not fact-checked at all. That's 2 errors.
Ben Hooper. You got to get him on the
No, this isn't Ben Hooper.
I know.
This is Stephen Feller.
Stephen Feller is a fake person.
Well, Stephen Feller really fell short on that one.
I can't click Stephen Feller's name like I can Ben Hooper. Are you on to something? Stephen Feller, UPI. Is this a fake person? Did we just uncover?
Stephen I. Feller
is a real
managing editor for infectious disease. That's not the same Stephen Feller.
No. No. Oh, formerly UPI. Oh, you think he got fired because of all the errors? That would be tough.
Ooh, yeah. Sorry, Stephen Feller.
Yeah. No,
you really fell short there.
Yeah. Why did he leave, I wonder? Wow, Stephen, what's going on here, dude? Well, hopefully he's better with infectious diseases than he is with writing, because that one was a little tough. But I guess Disneyland did open first. I thought Disney World opened first. The more you know, though.
No. I don't know.
You knew what order they opened in?
No, yes, I did, because because I did know that California opened first because
Are you a Disney
I watched
adult?
a documentary about it.
Oh, okay.
I watched a documentary about it, and I knew that I think the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim became a hockey team after Florida was open.
Got it.
The Anaheim Mighty Ducks were owned by Disney.
Yep.
And so because of the movie and all that stuff, they became a professional hockey team.
There's definitely something funny about this article because the press release from Disney doesn't mention anything about them going to Disney World.
Huh.
Like, they got a tour of Disneyland because they were in Disneyland. Like, why would they get a tour of Disney World, which is,
across the
country? Yeah, that's not connecting. So, a little funny business there from UPI, but, Don't know what you can trust on the internet anymore.
Oh boy, we got to get going. The USA is playing Belgium right now in the soccer game, so be sure to follow us on social media.
Yep.
And we're going to sign off real quick. We'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.